It's not often a team becomes associated with the standing, but say the words fourth and you think of none other than Team Liquid. From their beginning as Team Curse to their rebrand as Team Liquid, this is an organization that has been plagued by misfortune and controversy, especially in the more recent years. But before we get into all of that, let's go back to the very start.
Hey, this is Steve Aronson. I'm Liquid 112, team manager for Team Curse, EU and NA.
Team Curse was founded and led by Steve Aronset, also known as Liquid 112. The roster boasted of some of today's most well-known players, including Pobelter and Doublelift.
I was the team captain and I was extremely close with the rest of the team, and I think I put probably the most work in when I was in Curse.
Curse's first event was at the 2011 MLG Raleigh, where they finished the tournament in 4th place.
And I know it's kind of sad to walk home with 4th place, but for your the first LAN event that you guys have played at as a team?
Yeah.
You're so cute. I love this guy.
Team Curse continued to play in a number of tournaments, including IGN Pro League Season 3, IEM Season 6 New York, and the National ESL Premier League Season 2. While their results varied, they never placed higher than 2nd. 2012. The year kicked off with a barrage of 5th to 6th places. At IEM Kiev, IEM Hanover, and IGN Pro League Season 4, Team Curse finished in 5th to 6th. But by August 2012, things began to look up. Team Curse took 2nd place at the IPL Face-Off in San Francisco, and then went on to compete at the MLG Summer Championship. Team Curse and Dignitas battled it out in the finals, with Curse taking the win in a final Game 5.
Curse are going to come back and win this one 3-2. They will take the Nexus turret down. And would you believe it? Curse Gaming come back 3 games straight, taking the MLG Raleigh Summer Championships here. And wow, what a turnaround by Curse.
In what should have been a high point in the team's history, resulted in a disastrous fallout. MLG made a competitive ruling to disqualify both teams due to collusion. Neither team was awarded any of the prize money or circuit points. And if you thought things couldn't get worse, they did. Team Curse played at PAX in the Season 2 North American Regional Finals, where the top 3 teams from this tournament would qualify for the World Championship. Curse defeated TSM Evo in the quarterfinals to then go on to face its sister team, TSM, in a best of 3 in the semis.
That Bloodthirster looking to get aggressive. Saintfish is a little bit out of position. He's been sitting around on that side rush to try and get an initiate, but he hasn't been able to do anything.
TSM defeated Curse and went on to take 1st place in the tournament.
North American Regional!
Team Curse had one last shot and played against CLG Prime for 3rd place.
This is everything. This is the big cheat.
We have to win.
In a 2-0 series, Team Curse finished in 4th place and failed to qualify for Worlds.
Holy moly, what a finish, Jack!
Look at the exuberance on CLG's face. They move on. They have qualified. Could this be the push where Curse qualifies for Season 3?
This is going to be big. Voidboy's 2nd time in here. He's going to have a big grin on his face. They are going to be dropping the 2nd Nexus turret in a very well-fought battle by Azure Gaming. Curse will move on into Season 3, the League of Legends Championship Series.
Despite qualifying for the first season of the League of Legends Championship Series, their happiness was somewhat short-lived. The season kicked off on a good note, with Curse not dropping a single game until week 4. But their hot streak came to an end.
3 members of Curse are down, and it's going to be on Cop and Ava to try and defend this base.
Okay, second warning for this game is don't go farming Wraiths if you don't have control of your own jungle there. Saint Vicious risking so much for so little there.
However, Curse still grabbed 2nd spot in the regular season and headed into playoffs with high hopes. What they didn't count on was the force of Vulcan. With a roster headlined by ManCloud and Xmithy, they took down CLG in the quarterfinals, only to fall to TSM in the semis. Vulcan went on to face Curse in the 3rd place decider match, and in what many considered an upset, they defeated Curse to steal 3rd place.
Jackie just explodes right there, but here comes the crescendo. Brux is under fire. They're going to dive into this one. Bloodpool comes out. Psycho Sid tries to find one. He does get one, but there is St. Vicious. He's going to blow up as well. It's going to be 3-0 so far, and the base is now Vulcan's. This could be Vulcan taking the 3rd place game. This will be the match. Vulcan, the third place team in North America. Congratulations to them. They've taken it home.
Team Curse finished in 4th place yet again. Fast forward to the summer season. Curse announced a player acquisition that would shock the world. Gambit's support player, Edward, would be joining Curse, making him the first player to play in both Europe and North America.
My philosophy on getting a new player and integrating them into the team is we're not going to change our team dynamic to fit what you're used to. It's got to be the inverse.
Despite his addition to the team, Curse were inconsistent throughout the summer split. The team wrapped up the regular season in a not-so-surprising 4th place.
4th place belongs to Curse.
Now, playoffs. Curse went on to face their first opponent, Team Dignitas. In a 3-game series, Curse suffered a devastating loss and were unable to continue further in the playoffs.
To go down, this could be the quarterfinal win. Jackie goes down. They've got all 5 hitting the Nexus turrets. Dignitas going for it right now. Cup alone defending. The Nexus goes down, and that is it. Dignitas takes it into the top 4.
To add insult to injury, Curse fell to CLG in the 5th place match and finished their playoffs run in dead last. Before heading into the promotion tournament for the following season, Curse underwent a series of bizarre roster moves. Edward decided to depart the team, and Curse welcomed I Will Dominate as their new jungler. Pobelter made his return to the mid lane. Zekint would play as support, and Aframu would be their starting AD carry.
When I played AD, I'm in your face.
But less than a week later, Pobelter announced he was kicked from the team. Following Pobelter's tweet, Aframu announced his departure from the team as well. Curse scrambled to fill in their missing positions.
When thinking about the team that I wanted to create this season as opposed to last season, I was just trying to find out what really makes a team successful.
Cop returned to replace Aframu as AD carry, and Curse's top laner Voyboy replaced Pobelter in the mid lane. With the spot still left empty in the top lane, Curse signed Quas.
Quas is a beast. Like he came from pretty much like nothing. Like he came from the land of like 200 ping.
The squad faced their first trial at the 2014 promotion tournament. Curse faced off in a best-of-5 against challenger team Cognitive Gaming. In 4 games, Team Curse proved their right to remain in the NALCS.
It is going to be Curse locking down, taking back their spot in the LCS.
Congratulations right there. Curse on their feet, and for good reason. Very well played series, coming back from a rough Game 1 loss and trying to get on more and more as the series went on.
Team Curse survived to face another LCS season. 2014. It wouldn't be Team Curse if they weren't plagued by roster issues. By the end of the 3rd week of the spring season, Saint Vicious stepped in as starting support in place of Zekint.
Your experience with the Saint support? Yeah, surprisingly, I was in a game and Saint was last pick. I usually play support in solo queue, and Saint was like, hey man, I want support. I'm like, sure. I pick AD, I go with Saint, and then we get dumpstered bottom super hard.
Approximately 4 weeks later, Saint Vicious was replaced by Bunny Fufu. Curse finished the regular spring split in 5th place, and then went on to not so surprisingly finish the playoffs in 4th place.
Walking through the door of the Curse house for the first time was there's a lot of emotions.
The 2014 summer split welcomed yet another new face to the Cursed roster, Xpecial.
I still have the potential to be really good. I want to bring that potential to Curse. I want to make them really good. I want people to remember, yes, this guy did really well at TSM, he did well with Curse, and he pushed them from a strong team into a great team.
Despite the addition, some things stayed the same, as it was the summer of 4th places. Curse finished the regular season in 4th, and after losing to Cloud9 in the semifinals, and later LMQ in the 3rd place match, Team Curse also finished in 4th in the playoffs. The team lived up to their name. Team Curse was cursed.
Hey guys, this is Steve Aronset, Liquid 112 with Curse Esports, now Team Liquid.
In 2015, Curse underwent a major transformation. Due to an LCS regulation that only allowed organizations to be a title sponsor for a single team, Curse Inc. announced it would be removing its name from the team in order to partner with other teams. Enter Team Liquid. The well-known esports brand merged with Curse Esports, and moving forward, the team would play under the Liquid banner. Heading into 2015, the roster also underwent a massive change. The team welcomed Phoenix, who replaced Voyboy in the mid lane. Liquid also made one of the most anticipated acquisitions the NALCS had seen up to that point, signing Season 3 World Champion, Piglet, as their starting AD carry. With the new banner and roster, Team Liquid dove into the 2015 Spring Split with high hopes. But right off the bat, the team was plagued with roster problems.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what's going on with like fucking Piglet and fucking everything else.
Their newly acquired superstar, Piglet, was unable to play in the first week of the split due to visa issues, and so Team Liquid Academy's AD carry, Keith McBrief, subbed in.
Well, actually, Liquid pretty low on health. John ults just to sustain the team. This is scary. There's no disengage. The knockback on Adrian. They set him on the wall. There's the ulti in, but Rush is in the back lines. Can they get the damage? Keith kites it away. 2 for 0. This is going to be Team Liquid picking up almost everybody. A 3 for 1.
Congratulations to Team Liquid.
However, Piglet's debut on the NALCS stage and performance in the following weeks brought poor results for the team.
It's going to be Cloud9 stopping the bleeding on the North American Spring Split record. This should be the last of the Nexus turrets, 1 and 2. The Nexus to follow shortly. Looks like they want to pad the KDAs just a little bit more. You can see Balls on the outside making sure he doesn't go down. They do drop Piglet. They drop the last Nexus turret. Phoenix can't even get back to the fountain. 37 minutes in, and Cloud9 get the victory.
Team Liquid made playoffs as the 6th place team, but after defeating CLG in the quarterfinals, they went on to fall against Cloud9 in the semis.
Cloud9 coming back with 3 straight wins. The champion select of Game 3 being a huge boon for them and playing on the mentality of Team Liquid. Cloud9 take down Team Liquid.
On the bright side, they finally broke their 4th place curse by finishing playoffs in 3rd place after reverse sweeping Team Impulse.
Team Liquid breaks the curse, and they will take 3rd place in the North American Spring Split.
This is the first time that they've ever been above 4th place in the North American League Championship Series.
Things were finally looking up. Team Liquid stuck with the same roster for the summer split and even finished the regular season in 1st place.
Is he alive? I don't think they can clear these waves fast enough for him.
What ridiculous tiebreaker game, especially one for Team Liquid to come out strong here. They had such a long game previously that took them to the brink of being worn out, but it did not stop them. It did not empty the tank. CLG pushed back on the fountain. The rest of the members are just spawning, but the final damage is being done, and Team Liquid will take down CounterLogic Gaming for top spot in the NALCS Summer Split regular season.
But in Liquid fashion, the squad fell to TSM in the semifinals of playoffs.
Turtle is fully shielded up right now. No Nexus turrets there. Phoenix goes down.
That's one. Turtle looking to go around the Nexus, but they say focus. Get it down on the priority target. 50 gold going into Wild Turtle as he takes it down. And Team Solo Mid take the semifinal series to face CounterLogic Gaming as they take out Team Liquid.
Their world's birth rested in the result of the match between CounterLogic Gaming and Team Solo Mid.
And the faithful shall be rewarded. CLG take the inhibitor, they're gonna take the Nexus turrets, and they're gonna take a trip to Worlds.
CLG's victory over TSM meant that Team Liquid did not qualify for Worlds through championship points. That also meant that they had to compete in the regional qualifier for a final shot to go to Worlds that year. The odds were in their favor. Seeded into the finals, they only had to beat one team to go to Worlds for their first time ever. Unfortunately, their opponent was none other than Cloud9.
Be the push to send Cloud9 to the World Championship.
15 seconds, here comes Sion! Into the backline he goes, doesn't find a champion, but the turrets are in front already. Dominate takes a bind, Dominate takes a javelin, turret 1 is gone, turret 2 under fire, Piglet's up in 4, there's the knockups, but there's the cash-in!
This is gonna be it!
Sneaky takes him out, Quas is dead, onto the Nexus they go, a double for Sneaky, Piglet's back up, but Piglet's slowed down, Shockwave buys some time, Phoenix is 1 hit away, but cannot kill him off, Incarnation zones him out, that's gonna be the Nexus, that's gonna be the game, that's gonna be a trip to the World Championship for Cloud9!
For Team Liquid, it was another year of close, but not close enough.
Piglet just doesn't like me. He doesn't think I'm that good anymore, and he wants a new support.
Picking up from a disappointing end to the year, the off-season saw a series of more drastic changes for the team.
Floss was always like the outlier on our team.
I just want he will be successful, change his job.
So as an update, we wanted to let you know that during this time we've developed a new strategy that we're going to be launching into next season. I think it's a good one. We're going to be the first team to go into LCS with a 10-man roster.
As a result, Liquid saw an influx of players, including Lorlo, Dardoch, and Matt. The spring season was undoubtedly rocky, but the team did manage to get a 4th place regular season finish.
Liquid taking 4th, go figure.
In the playoffs, Liquid took down NRG in an easy 3-0, but their series against CLG in the semifinals proved to be a challenge.
And Piglet is definitely in hypercarry mode right now, but Darshan wants to kill him.
That's a little ambitious.
Oh, the double TP!
It's two of them, the double TP! He only thought it was one, but it means a whole hell of a lot to the returning members to get back on that final stage. Counter Logic Gaming takes down Team Liquid.
Despite the name change back in 2015, the 4th place curse that had haunted them so often in the past returned, and so did more roster troubles. Ahead of the 2016 summer split, Liquid suspended their carry jungler, Dardoch, due to behavioral issues.
Well, the suspension was just, I had a lot of attitude problems and we were clashing a lot as a team, mainly between me, Loco, and Piglet. We were arguing a lot.
However, after losing their matches in week 1 with Moon subbing in, Dardoch was brought back to lead the team. But where Dardoch stepped up, Piglet backed down. Piglet was replaced by Team Liquid Academy's Fabi, and this Liquid roster finished the season in 5th place. Let's fast forward to the playoffs. In what seemed to be a protest against consistency, Liquid replaced their AD carry yet again with challenger player Jinth in the 3rd quarterfinal match against CLG.
Sometimes you just want to change something up for the sake of, making a new look, maybe upsetting your opponents.
If Liquid hoped that their AD change would throw CLG off guard, it worked.
And TL on the back of Jinth and Dardoch battle back in Game 3.
We've got a series on our hands now, boys. Team Liquid come back strong.
Well, at least for one game.
Lands in, but Xmoothie getting low. Starts gonna land in. Xmoothie gonna get healed on first blood. Goes to the Olaf. Jinth though will fall down. 5v4 now for CLG. Their poise is unbreakable.
26 minutes in, that's gonna wrap it up here as Counter Logic Gaming move on to face TSM in the next step of the playoff.
Once again, Liquid were left fighting for NA's last world seed through the regional gauntlet. But then Liquid made another questionable roster move. Liquid played former mid laner Arc second in place of Dardoch in the jungle. Liquid lost to Team Envious, 3-0.
Turret score, max fantasy points, and on to the next as they go. That's a 26-minute win, a crushing game win as Envy 3-0s the series. They will battle Cloud9 for the right to fight Immortals for a spot at Worlds.
While Team Liquid lost their chance to compete at Worlds, their challenger squad was gearing up for their greatest challenge, qualifying for the LCS. Piglet was placed on the challenger squad in a move that was supposed to help secure the tournament. But it backfired in perhaps one of the greatest fails in the team's history.
And Rammus. What? Hold the phone. Last second timer gone past the 0-second mark.
I just got confirmation that Rammus is not intentional. That was supposed to be a Soraka.
And secured the North American Challenger Series Finals as they take the Nexus and defeat Team Liquid Academy in Game 5.
Like their main roster, Team Liquid Academy had failed. 2017. New year, new roster. While Liquid picked up wins here and there in the spring split, their overall poor record made it likely that the team would be facing relegation if they didn't secure more wins and fast. So Liquid did what they do best and came up with a band-aid solution. Starting from week 7, Doublelift stepped in on loan from TSM as Liquid's starting AD carry.
But Doublelift delays impact with that Deadly Flourish. And now we're going to get the moment. I think you're right, Paige. I think back to red buff.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to sneak up on you. You're reloading. I mean, really, it could happen to anyone. one would say. Oops.
But even Doublelift couldn't carry the monstrous weight that was Team Liquid. And with him, Liquid only won 2 series out of the season's remaining 6.
That's going to be the series.
A smooth team fight win for FlyQuest. They'll take the series. They'll send Team Liquid into the promotion tournament, and they will end this one 2-1.
In the organization's worst performing regular season yet, Team Liquid fell to 9th place.
Here's the thing. I have been in LCS for 4 years, and in those 4 years, we have consistently placed pretty much 4th. All I can do is I can promise that I am fully committed to the League of Legends team, everything that we're going to be thoughtful about for the next split, and hopefully make our way to Worlds, improve all of these haters and everybody else that says, you know, negative things about TL, just prove them all wrong.
The summer of 2017 arrived with big news from Riot Games.
We're going to be sharing revenue with teams and pros. We're going to be establishing a players association to support and protect pros. And we're going to be changing the structure of the league to remove relegation because we believe it will unlock future investment and also make the overall league more competitive.
With the new era of the NALCS approaching, Liquid has made its mark on history as a team that, despite all of its resources, always came up short of greatness. And while lots of changes within the organization are expected, Team Liquid will always be remembered for being cursed. Thanks for watching. If you want more great content, be sure to hit that subscribe button.